Hey guys, welcome to Rarotonga. We have arrived, we have checked in. The process was super simple. All the guys came to the boat. It cost us about 150 bucks and about 50 bucks New Zealand each day to stay here on this key. We tied up, dropped the anchor. It's a Med-Moor style, even though we kind of have this side thing going on. Nikki is a champ. It's the first time we've ever done this before, so it was a little stressful. We didn't film it. Julie and George got off the boat. They are in like full vacation mode because it's George's birthday, and they're gonna do some scuba diving. They rented an Airbnb. They're gonna be here for a while just exploring and hanging out, so that's awesome for them. And we are literally like right in the middle of town. Literally. There's a brewery like a mile away, so we're gonna go check it out. Go do like a little tasting, maybe a brewery tour, I don't know. Anyway, lots of city stuff to do, good food here, that's all we know. And oh yeah, look, it is super industrial behind us, and this is like a working harbor, but look how gorgeous it is. Can we see that? Way back there, all those mountains, it's absolutely stunning. All right, let's go play.
So how about that dinghy bridge action? There is a ladder, but tying up to the ladder is quite the ordeal as well, and we kind of figured that that little dinghy bridge action works well enough.
It's a pokey metal ladder and a rubber dinghy. It just does not, no.
They're not exactly set up for boats here. I mean, they allow us to come, but they're working on better infrastructure, I think, but it works. And we get to come and visit, and this is an area where not a lot of sailors stop. I think they said like 100 boats a year, like total throughout all of the Cook Islands, so they don't see a whole lot of sailors, and it makes it feel, I guess, a little extra special because of that.
So this is crazy because this guy was literally sailing in this morning, and we saw all these festivities and these chairs getting put out, and there was dancers and music and drums and officials doing speeches, and it was a celebration because apparently they just arrived from New Zealand.
We just thought, cool, a traditional Polynesian sailboat's coming in. We had no idea of the cultural event we were about to experience. To the Cook Islanders, this is not just a sailing vessel, it's a national treasure. This Vaka is dedicated to revitalizing and celebrating traditional Pacific voyaging, a knowledge and skill that's been passed down through generations for thousands of years, surviving and protected within the Cook Island people. In September 2017, a fire broke out in the starboard hull, and it suffered severe damage that couldn't be repaired. But through great efforts and donations, the Cook Islands Voyaging Society was able to have the Vaka restored in New Zealand. Now, 19 months after the devastating fire, their Vaka has returned home, and this is her celebration.
We don't need to speak the Maori language to understand the sentiment of this celebration. It's a display of pride, strength, and unity. much like the haka, which is probably my favorite dance of all.
Maru maru atua! Ivitu kaivitu! Ivitu kaivitu! Ivitu kiterangi ngā pō tiki toa kaputa ki te tai! Kaputa ki te tai! Kama o te karakia, kama o te karakia! E ti au au au, e ti au au au! E waka koe noku! Ai, ai, ai! E waka koe noku!
The haka is a type of ancient Maori war dance, traditionally used on the battlefield. But today, the haka is used to honor guests and show the importance of the occasion.
19 days they sailed from New Zealand to get here, and they just arrived. So it says open Vaka. I think we get to go on.
Do maybe we should ask for permission first?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
just gonna step on. You're safe either way. Yeah. You don't have any money in there, right?
No.
Thank you. John.
You are John and you're the captain, right?
Yeah, I'm the captain of this waka. I'm a captain of waka that are under, I guess, the guidance of Te Toki Voyage and Trust in New Zealand. But we just kind of come aboard to help them out because half the crew and the main captain is sailing at the moment up into Micronesia on other wakas. So yeah, he asked, do you want to help our waka and take it home? So it's a great honour for us to help out, being Māoris and helping our Cook Island Māori family as well. But yeah.
So are you from the Cook Islands?
No, I'm Māori from New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Just helping.
Nice. Very nice.
I guess we're all Māori somehow. We all left from here anyway.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So,
yeah.
Very
cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Excuse me, where's the crew staying?
Come on down. Super cool. So John was telling us that they've got 2 Volvo Pentas on board that now run off of raw coconut oil.
Diesel or coconut oil.
Diesel or coconut oil. Which seems like a great idea in the islands.
Yeah, it is.
Jeez.
They kept the diesel because if we sail down to Aotearoa, it'll all go hard.
It's just too cold.
Yeah.
The coconut oil will get
Oh,
hot.
it
So
gets
we've got-
solid.
The larger tank is the coconut oil and then the smaller tank is the diesel. So when you first initially start the engine, it's got heat exchangers inside the tank. So the coolant water of the diesel melts the coconut oil. After about half an hour of running, you can just switch basic valves that are just next to that crash back there. And they just seamlessly change over and it starts running coconut. And then before you shut her down, 5 minutes of diesel running to flush the system and she's all good again.
Amazing.
So it just doesn't foul the engine if it was all to go hard inside the engine.
That's wild.
So you think, should we convert our engines to run on coconut oil?
If we're gonna be doing the coconut run, you might as well. Right?
Traditional Vakas are made of one big tree trunk, but these holes are made of e-glass and epoxy resin, with a set of traditional crab claw booms and Bermuda sails. All beams are connected to the holes through traditional lashings. That's right, no screws, welds, or glues, just rope.
It all seems simple, like going back to the basics, but the devil is in the details. It took Captain John and 13 crew members to sail the 1,600 plus nautical miles from Auckland to Rarotonga. Just look at the size of the rudder and imagine holding that steady in heavy seas. But human power aside, the navigation methods are what sparked my curiosity. They use natural navigation aids such as the star compass, which is engraved into the deck, ocean currents, and wind patterns. Navigators have to memorize where they've sailed from in order to know where they are. The sun was the main guide because they could follow its exact points as it rose and set. At nighttime, they would switch to using the rising and setting points of the stars. When there are no stars because of a cloudy night, a navigator would use the winds and swells to guide them. And if all of that isn't enough to impress you, just imagine cooking and feeding 14 hungry sailors in this galley. Mind blown. Got a timer here. No, wait, Oh, super cool. 24 knots is the fastest he's ever been
On that boat.
On that boat. That's nuts. I had no idea they went that fast. And I don't know why. I just assumed that they wouldn't be that fast. But that is like full-on performance catamaran. Race that in the next Outremer Cup. It's pretty rad. It's wild to think about. That's how they populated all these islands in the first place. That's how they got here. It's on traditional boats just like that. They are basically through all of the Polynesian islands. They stretch pretty far. A whole bunch of these things out. They are all run by trusts and apparently all volunteer. So if you want to come sail on one, you totally can. I am going to get the information from them and I'll make sure and put it in the blog post. So if you're interested, check that out. If you want to volunteer, like I want to volunteer now. That was rad.
And what also is rad is there's another rainbow in the clouds right there. It started to disappear.
I was going to say, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
All right, well now on to beer.
To the brewery. Not a bad place to be laying to rest. It's a nice view.
Inside the bag! We did that. Did that. Now we just need to do this.
Oh, we missed the brewery tour.
Oh well, we can always come back.
Daryl's house was it corrugated? Yeah, I think so. And then I got the other one.
This is our Cook Island Lager.
Very nice. That is a legit sample.
Yeah.
I haven't even tasted the beer and I like the place already. This is just your traditional lager?
Cook Island Lager.
Ah, okay. Very good. Very light, refreshing. A little sweet.
So we're only brewing one beer here?
That's it. Just one beer. That's all they do. Nothing else. It's a nice beer.
Okay.
We're only here for 2 minutes. Shall we?
We shall. So, only the one beer. They've been here for
2 years. All their ingredients come from New Zealand, and everything they produce, they have to replenish. So they're drinking it and using it as fast as they can make it.
So it's popular.
It's very popular for an island of 10,000 people. It's pretty amazing to have a brewery. Period. That tells you how much they love beer here.
Well, I was just thinking we passed a sign that said best custard pies.
My guess is they're probably closed.
Oh, maybe not.
A lot of things seem to close after lunchtime around here. Unless it's a dinner place or a bar.
See? The best Custard Squares. I don't know what that is, but I want one.
A custard square?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a custard square.
No, me either.
Right? It's probably a Kiwi thing.
$5 says they're not open. Definitely closed.
Dang it.
When the scooter's in the entrance, you know it's closed.
Closed, yeah. No.
Onward.
The sandy beach, the breaking sound of the waves, those smiling faces, my Rarotonga, my island paradise. I want to come back to you.
Okay, make the leap.
It's always more exciting at low tide.
There's that. And here's my shoes. Purposely trying. party night. Dinner to show.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe just dinner. Maybe just a show. Who knows? Okay, engaging bow thrusters. Okay. Watch, this will be the one time I fall.
Underwear shot.
Just blow that out.
Thanks.
Shoes.
Now, if we were on a mega yacht, we'd have one of those bridge thingies. But we don't have one of those bridge thingies.
So we're not on a fancy mega yacht.
On a fancy mega yacht.
What? Is that a gangway?
Gangway, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look at me. Yeah,
She
Sailboat.
wants to be on a mega yacht. That's
I'll take a little curiosity. We heard about a free show tonight at the National Auditorium because it is the local dance troupe and they're headed off to Hawaii for like 5 weeks for competition.
big competition, Polynesian dance competition.
Yeah.
So this is like their farewell, show everybody their dance before they leave.
For their friends and family, I think. So,
We were just happened to hear about it, so hopefully they'll consider us friends.
no, I said, on the thing, it said anyone and everybody's invited. And bring your friends.
Ah, okay.
There you go.
Where is my homeland now? My voice of home. Where is the flower she wore?
It's a lovely walk.
And I want to come home to you, my Rarotonga.
Sounds like we're at the right place.
I think we're there. Sounds like the party started without us. And that's just practice.
Man, that is pretty.
Absolutely beautiful sunset. I think we're a little bit early. There's nobody in the auditorium.
How embarrassing.
Hey, at least we're not late.
They said 6:30, it's only 6:15. But clearly.
It's supposed to be 6 o'clock. You know, maritime, they don't be on the time.
Okay.
We'll start the show now. In the meantime, just want to let you know this program of, in Polynesian Culture Center, we do not have a Cook Islands village over there. We just have Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, New Zealand, all the Polynesian countries are in there, but no Cook Islands. We're going this year to strengthen that relationship in the hope that eventually we may have a village, Cook Islands Village, Polynesian Culture Center. To begin our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we start with a combined drum dance, and this one is called Peu Maori. We encourage our children get into the culture, get to know their heritage, learn their history, memorize their genealogy, speak their language, speak that Maori language, because those things together with their education, we hope to instill in their hearts the feeling of knowing who they are, where they come from, and hopefully help them make the right choices for their future. The Bell Maori!
Yeah, that was like super neat, just like a small town. It's amazing, there's like 10,000 people that live here, so this felt like, you know, a production you would see at like just some small city in the United States. It's so cultural, it's so different, it's like, I don't know, it's cool. I enjoyed it.
Dinner?
Yeah.
Filming and stuff.
You've been there already or no?
No.
No, but you're going.
While we wait.
Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Ibitu kite rangi kapo tiki tua kaputa kite tai baru baru watsua iya koko
Let's take the melody now. Ibitu. Acapella?
Ibitu kite rangi ngapo tiki tua kaputa kite tai Kamo te karakia Kosi au eti au E baka koi noku Ai E baka koi noku Ai
Okay, now in English.
Do you know where I'm coming from? Where I'm coming from? I hope you do. We'll see you through. But when we get together, we'll be all cool. When we get together, we'll be cool. It's all up to you.
These moments are what exploring the world is all about. And this crew of sailors have put Rarotonga on the map of our hearts. Well done! Somebody give that man a Grammy.
Give that guy $5.
It's only a bill. Two at the shop, one at the bar.
We never had dinner.
has the real version, the acapella version, followed by the English version.
You're telling me not to publish any of this on YouTube.
Do whatever you like. Yeah, because it's famous. Just give me 10%.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, I'll ask you tomorrow.
So back to the lip part. So